Good morning again, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, cubers of all ages. This is Mr. Jerry with Abundant Fun and step 4 of the Rubik's Cube 3x3 solve. We are now going to solve the edge pieces that go here, here, and here. Usually what is solved first on the cross method. This is the keyhole method. And as you see, I have a yellow edge in my keyhole. I want to turn that to the blue side because that's what color it is. And look at that. Now I turn those corners sideways and I use the horizontal layer to place that yellow in place just like that, and then swap it back down to the bottom where it's protected. Okay? Now I have my keyhole still at the top. Every once in a while you will solve that accidentally, and if so, you can use another one as a keyhole. It doesn't really matter as long as you have a keyhole. Now I have the yellow and the orange here. I'm going to turn this opposite. The keyhole is now opposite the yellow and orange edge. The keyhole is opposite the yellow and orange edge. And I'm going to take the yellow orange edge place and put it opposite the opposite face. So one's on the left and one's on the right. I'm going to use the keyhole. Make sure the keyhole is there, or else you're going to mess up this layer and you're going to have more work to do. Turn it up. Put the yellow orange in place. Turn it back down, and as you see, that put a yellow in my keyhole, which is the easiest solve. Every once in a while you'll have one or two in the bottom and you'll have to remove one. And so you use a keyhole to remove it. It's usually better if it's not facing this way in the keyhole to go ahead and throw it out of the keyhole before you fix the corners. Okay? And basically what I mean is this. Instead of putting it, if it's not facing this way, you want to throw it out of the way before you fix the corners. Now this one's the right way, so I'm going to leave it there because that's the easiest place to replace a keyhole from. I turn it to the red corners. Okay? Obviously, I'm going to flip them around in a minute because that's not the right center. But that doesn't matter in this step because all I'm placing is the edge piece. So I turn that face, I move my horizontal layer, and I turn it back down. Now the last yellow and white are usually quite tricky. You see they're facing each other here. You usually have to find them around the edges. Sometimes at the bottom, sometimes the wrong one's in there and you've got to remove it. But this is actually the best case scenario because all you have to do is make sure your keyholes are on the same side. First step. Second step, put the middle that is facing, make it face opposite the keyhole side. So I put the white back here and I have the keyhole right here. And this one is wonderful because the keyhole is here, and when I slide it in place, as you can see, that solves it. That's not normally the case. Usually it'll be backwards, like so. And when you go to put it in place, they're in the wrong slot. But when that happens, all you do is turn your keyhole side 180 degrees and then turn your middle 180 degrees. And now you have solved two sides. You've solved the top layer and all the way around, and you've solved the bottom layer and all the way around. That's step 4, and here comes step 5.